just realized I didn't have my light on. There we go. Let's get that down. There we go to that. Take it down just a little bit. How are y'all doing today? Things are working on fine right now. Not sponsored drinks of the day. I've got out the old Lipton tea, Diet Green tea. Why aren't you sponsoring me? You know I would drink one of these almost every day on live stream. So sponsor her. Hashtag Lipton tea, Art Abandonment Adventures. And Mixed Mary, it goes, well, I like white peach, and you can't get white peach. I don't have any in mine. Coconut water, forgot to grab it. So not sponsored? Yes, I'm going to give an update on it. You will notice that there's little lines on me. That is from the doctor's appointment. So, Diet Coke, not sponsored. Hashtag sponsor, hashtag Diet Coke, Art Abandonment Adventures. Don't you like that? Someday somebody's going to be like, it's yours. We got it. We want it. Take it off. I must have touched something that was pink that went completely dry. So I'm going to start with, we do have a diagnosis for the pain. Yes, I do have issues with my neck, and the pain that I'm having in my neck into my head and down to my lower back is from the spine. But they're not in stenosis going into my arms. What's causing the stenosis, the damages in my arm is I have compression both at the ulnar nerve and on the wrist nerve. They didn't tell me what the wrist nerve was, but on one of the nerves in my wrist, on both sides, both ulnar and I guess the carpal is probably what it is. So I have two different, same condition on both arms, but not from the neck. The pain I'm feeling down my back is from my neck. So that's where we're at. I see a orthopedic surgeon next Thursday, and when I see him, we're going to figure out what we're going to do, what kind of treatments we're getting. It'll probably start out with rolling them out, like wearing a brace. They might put me back in therapy. I don't know, but that's coming up, and we'll see. So the test. So I guess we'll talk EMG a second. If you never had it, EMG is much different than the one I had a long time ago. First one was given out by, how can I say this? A workman's comp doctor. If you've never dealt with workman's comp, you have doctors, and then you have workman's comp doctors. And to go from a workman's comp doctor, I say that might not even, it's been that way since the 80s when I first got injured. Workman's comp doctors want to pretend and diagnose you with nothing. Get diagnosed, those are way by as they're passing. If you get diagnosed with nothing, guess what? They don't have to pay. So they did the EMG. Things have probably changed on it. He took it and he did like this. The doctor's like 90, 91. He took it, put it in my hand, and my whole arm, and my whole wrist just jumped back and forward. He's like, well, that one looks okay, and did it this time. My whole wrist, he hit me with so much that my whole wrist went completely out of control, which it will do that. Then my whole wrist went boom, boom. Then he took the needles and he went like that when he put them in, and he did needles like every few centimeters up my arm on both sides and into my neck. It was the most horrific experience, and he's like, there's nothing wrong here. We don't see any nerve damage or anything. You're good. And clearly I wasn't back then, but so I've had every time I go to get an EMG, I've had them done on my arms since 91. Had them done after the car wreck, because that's when we determined there was damage in the neck, is because we did all kinds of eliminations, discovered I had ruptured disc, and the EMG confirmed that it was stenosis. Yeah, I understand it. So that's when they found it out. So they took and did the carpal tunnel surgery. So they were going in today to eliminate my neck from this, so that they knew if I needed to do more neck surgery. At this point, that's been eliminated, but we got to do something about my arms, and my wrist, and my ulnar nerves. So, but I've had like EMGs a lot, like every couple of years. Never has it showed up. They keep wanting to test me for carpal tunnel, going to do it. Never had it showed up any nerve issues until today. I've been off my medicine, my IVIG, since March 1st. My last one was like February 27th of 2021. So it's been a year. And a year I've gotten damage in my nerves. Who knows what else is going awry. I gotta get out of here, guys. If nothing else, just to get my medicine. I need my IVIG. Me and my dad, when I told him that, he said, "It's your medicine." I said, "Yeah, it's my medicine. It's the whole reason that I've got issues is because of my IVIG. I'm not getting my IVIG. There's no way in a year and I had this done like 2.5 years ago. Oh, there was other things that he told me. He could tell from the EMG. He confirmed that there was well, this guy was really sweet with the EMJ. It was just he turned it as light as he could and was doing it and building it. He was like, "Gotta get it up. Let's see and see." And he got it to where he needed it, and it didn't hurt. He's like, "I'm not going to hurt you, okay?" And he only had to, well, you can kind of tell, because of my hands, you can tell. He stuck me right there, and that and there, right there. That is the one that actually hurts. It's the only one that hurts. But he did like 2 or 3 in my hands. He did 2 or 3 in my shoulder and in my arm. But it was just like, he goes, "Okay, 1, 2, 3." And I couldn't even feel them until they got to my hands. And those are the ones I could feel. And I'm going to tell you, they weren't fun. The ones in my hands were not fun. Not fun at all. I promise you. I'd rather done anything than But 2 things, and I didn't even get to tell my dad. I had to tell him something else. 2 other things to tell you. Number 1, let me get this out with. 2 things to tell you. Number 1, we eliminated the things. We know it's in my arms. I have a really unusual syndrome. So there's 3 things we found. So not my arm, not my neck causing the pain. 2, I have and I'll have to look it up. It's a syndrome that only 13% of the population has, where there's a connection between 2 of my nerves that speeds up the response. And he said that's happening in multiple places. So my nerves have tried to regrow. And I bet you anything it's from the IVIG. So that's what helped me some. So it's a really neat situation. I'm hurting in here right now because that's also another spot he did me today. And you can tell I'm plus and minus because they have to put, since they're using electric, they have to mark and put places to put stuff. That in there did hurt. This and you can see a little bit, but that in there, that was the one that was the booger one. The last one he did too. But they have to put electrodes so that when they shock you, it won't do things. So it was good. So we had the 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I haven't told this to my dad. I gotta let him fill him in on the rest of the stuff. It is confirmed the EMG was enough to, with something that they saw on the mammogram. That's the reason they did the EMG. And some questions had come up. And yes, when they thought I had the stroke, it's almost a guarantee that I had the stroke. Because the way some of the tests showed today during the EMG, did some extra stuff, and the response, and it's my right side, and that's what we thought. If you can tell to some degrees, I'm not doing it, but you can see this side doesn't open as much as this side. And the droop is here. This droops and this doesn't. See how this doesn't and this does? And especially when I'm talking, you can tell that I'm using like one side of my mouth more than the other. And you don't do that normally. So, and he did watch something with my tongue. Just several different things he did. So, yeah, the stroke probably happened. Oh, it's okay. I mean, my life is as good as it can be. I am at a good place. The only thing I want to do is find my own apartment to get back on my own meds, and this is not a negative place. It was all good news until that, and he saved it till right at the end. He said he'll have to put it on the note, but I've already had a year without another one, so it was probably from the blood clot that went in. They probably didn't get it out soon enough, and that could have caused the issue. Yeah, I wish that I could get better feeling soon. And I just try to stay as positive as I can. Like I said, it was just, oh, no problem. It was kind of good. It felt good going on to your live stream. Hopefully I can do it again. I don't know how to, barely know how to do StreamYard. I just know if you push the button, if someone drops it, you can put it in your thing, and that's all I know. So that's how I did it. Let's do some positive stuff. You ready for a reveal? Let's get a drum roll. I was at the doctor's office way too much today. People really liked what they saw, and they already decided what pieces they were going to keep. And here it is. The next piece. Foxy, you might recognize this. It's a little bit different than it came packaged. We have the mushroom. I was told they wanted the mushroom and the baby. And then I thought the baby looks good with the roses and the wishing well and some mushrooms. Everyone can use some mushrooms, and look how cute that is. So there you go. That's the piece of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What we're hoping to do is, I've been thinking about the picture today. That was something that I really enjoyed doing, but it was really a hard thing. And so what I've started going to do is do a piece a day. So this is the piece a day, and tomorrow I have another piece. As you can see, the first thing that was done was one of the actual pieces that I got done yesterday. They were coming in like that, like that, like that. It's so funny. My room is like 30, it's 29. So 27 is like diagonal for me. They go around. So 28, and then the room goes 20. And here's my room, here's 28, and here's 27. So we're straight across from each other. And I'm in the studio and she's in the gallery because she has almost one of every piece I've made. And not just one in a series. So like, she already has a gnome as a statue, but she didn't have a gnome like this, even though they're in the same series. What is kind of weird with these gnome lands, though, is they're not going to be numbered pieces, just because I don't know how many of them I'll have. And I usually wait until everything is done before giving out. I don't have space for that. And you can tell I'm using really good paint because look how the flower, they build up and don't, see that? Look how it builds up. So there you go. Now, remember as you come in, hit that, smash that like button. Next thing I was going to talk about, something fun, is the packages. Okay, so Foxy, this was like so exciting. Open this package. It was the greatest feeling. If you saw the 2 live streams yesterday, so I was up in a live stream, all of a sudden it just tatered out. Then I came up on the next live stream, and that's when Foxy Wolf finally found out that I was opening her box that wasn't supposed to get here today, till today. It came yesterday. And to be honest with you, it came, I was setting up the live, it came and got brought to me when I was setting up the live stream. That is the honest to goodness truth. While I was setting up the actual live stream, in comes the package. So I don't do the live. I do a box holding like this because I'm not going to even have time to take the name off, and opened it on live stream. The people that were coming in were going through the box and hiding it so I couldn't see. They were taking it back some floors. Oh yeah, I needed it yesterday. It was like it was like a total thrill. And it was fun having like Kelly involved and Cynthia involved. It's fun because everyone here is real supportive of what I do. And so it was really funny having them come in and look at stuff, and it was it was a very neat experience. Especially Kelly, she loves gnomes. She took the very first gnome, and so that went out immediately. And then, I got these others. So Box Book, we really enjoyed it. The box opening was so cool yesterday. That was an exciting and thrilling day. Now, to some more news. I have a package coming from New Orleans. It hasn't got here yet. I've been told it's still being made, and it should be here on Monday. So I don't know how they're going to do that. I guess overnight it or something. I don't know. It should be here sometime next week, so that'll be cool. I don't know what's in it. I kind of had gnomes in the mindset of Foxy, and I knew about the calendars and stuff, like the day of, but I don't know what this other person has. I don't know if it's toys, gnomes, books, I don't know. It could be anything. I just don't know. Crafts. We'll see what it is. That'll be here sometime next week. But on Tuesday, yeah, love New Orleans. On Tuesday, I'm meeting with a fellow YouTuber. We will not be actually doing our exchange. We don't want, the individual doesn't want, at this point in time, anybody know it was them. It is a YouTuber. This thing died. Did this thing die? Did you all lose voice on me? Okay, I think you all have lost voice. Can you all hear me? Check. Can you all hear me? Let me know if you all can hear me, okay? Okay. I'm like, what happened? Okay, it looked like the light went out. So, I'm meeting up this YouTuber, and we're going to be doing, I'm getting a bunch of things delivered. I've seen part of it. I know it's toys. I know there's dolls, plushes, all kinds of plastic, non-McDonald's toys, like actual doll houses and stuff like that. There's all kinds of plastic. There's plastic, plush, coloring books, crayons, craft kits, scrunchies, anything that they can find, and they're made a bag at their daughter's stuff. And they're going to meet me on Tuesday. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to do a live stream. Hey, welcome. I'm going to do a live stream next week of I'm going to do a live stream of opening the boxes, and we'll see how that goes, okay? What we plan on doing is having a live stream around 2:30 or 3, and it'll be a good time. Me and my dad are going to be opening up all the boxes and separating what I'm bringing straight back and what I'm keeping. Hi, Sam. We're going to, what we pick out and keep, what we're going to send out, so we don't know how much we're going to keep and how much we're going to give. Leave there at his house. If you ever go to a studio, their supplies are kept in an Outback studio. Hey, how are you? So stuff's kept in an outside location, like a barn or something. Well, I actually have that. It's called my dad's apartment. And his apartment has a lot of stuff in it, and he's ready for me to get an apartment. Living in the nursing home is kind of a hard thing to do. So they're ready for me to get out of here. I'm going to turn this a little bit more. They're ready to get me out of here so that they can empty his house and put it in my room, have everything with me, and I can do stuff. There's so many people coming in. I'm going to go ahead and make sure you push the like button. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Hi, Chatterbox. I'm going to show you, this is the piece that was finished today. And instead of doing a picture a day, I'm going to do a piece of art a day. And so this is the little village that was done for today. You can kind of tell the paint, how it looks. Even the inside of the well has been painted and all the stones. If you want to see what this, thank you. If you want to see how this was yesterday, you can go on to those vlogs. After today's chat, you can go on the vlogs from yesterday. And I showed this on, I know the second one, this was in, and it was in the first one too. So if you want to go in and see what these look like before painting, you can do that. Definitely, she didn't have gold wings. So, so that's going on. Make sure you hit that, smash that like button. These are not sponsored drinks. I've got Diet Coke and a Lipton tea. I always say hashtag sponsor her, hashtag Diet Coke. Art Abandonment Adventures. Also not sponsored. Diet Lipton tea, hashtag Diet Lipton, and hashtag Lipton tea, Art Abandonment Adventures. Eventually they're going to take it because there's so many people that come in. Yeah, stay here until we get through. I'm going to talk about some upcoming projects. I'm going to be talking about some upcoming projects that I'm working on. But first, I'm going to explain. Hold up. Guys, hold up just a second. What's going on? What's going on? So if you don't know, I actually live in a nursing home. You can't, hey, how are you doing? I actually live in a nursing home, and people can't be on screen. So I'm actually still here talking to you all. Hopefully the mic keeps working for us, but I can't let anybody else be on. Thank you. I can't be on, they can't be on the screen, or I can't say their names either. So I keep, what do you want, babe? What you looking for? Hold on just a second, guys. You looking for something to eat? Why don't you go out that way and they'll help you, okay? All right. Yeah, you were trying to figure out which way. I know it. There we go. So now I'm back. So you'll notice there's things I talk about that are connected with the nursing home. Oh yeah, there's the 2 reveals from yesterday. So you'll notice there's things that I do that are different because I live in a nursing home. And it's really cool because I'll tell you a little bit about the channel. If you don't know about the channel, real quick, I create artworks. For example, the piece of the day, which these were from yesterday. And what we do is I create artworks and then I abandon them out in the world for people to find. Well, starting in January, I made a decision to go live. And slowly the live streams have built. I haven't got gigantic live streams, but I try to do as much as I can. I try to interact with everybody and keep you up. Thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Hold up just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. So as I say, as you can tell, I'm in a nursing home. Things are so much different. I have to live by both HIPAA and YouTube rules. And so sometimes there'll be TV going, songs playing. I'll be like, bring it down, and talking. And then there's other times when it's then there's other times that people will not know what's going on. I gotta turn this way again. And they'll come up to me to chat. And I can't have anybody in the screen. Now employees will come every once in a while. When employees come, I'll ask them, do you want to jump in? I missed that. Let me see what you said. Oops. So you're a caregiver, or are you someone that's in a nursing home? Sorry, I just didn't understand. I've been in here for a little over a year now. That's crazy to say. I came in because I had bilateral knee replacement. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's so much. There's so many rules, HIPAA and YouTube. So I have to watch the sounds. I have to watch for names. If someone comes on the screen by accident, I have to slam down the live stream, which I've had to do and erase a really good live. I sit in the back corner trying to not draw too much of attention. And I think I am fighting this mic until the very bitter end. Oh, now I'm gonna... Okay. So guys, give me just 1 second here. I've got to do some mass mingling. Hopefully you can still hear me. Let me take this out. Can you all hear me still really good? My little mic is just not working with this. I'm going to see what I can do about getting it replaced, because it just don't... Oh, good. You can still hear me. That's a good thing. I have to... Foxy, let me know here in a second if you can hear me. I gotta do a quick... Okay, thank you. I've got to jump this up here, and hopefully it doesn't try to mess with the sound. So I've just plugged you up to Juice, so let me know I used the right one. Hopefully that... Whoops. Okay, so hopefully I had to... Okay, so I'm back. I love it when I'm getting a good number of people in, and then all of a sudden, my whole phone decides to act up. And now I'm manipulating cords so that things won't fall. Okay, you all can't see it. Yeah, I tell you. What happened was I had to plug my charger in, and my charger flipped the phone down. So now I got it back up. I keep this little handy dandy bag of charging cables for phone and gimbal, and the light is a direct plug, and my mic, and so all these things I have here. I have, my mics I got to keep charged and phone, and I have power packs that I have to keep plugged. And for some reason, it just went. And the other day, I had I had one of my best live streams going. I had like several, maybe we were up to 5 or 6, which at one time it might have got up to 10 or 15. It was running real good, thing was going, and then all of a sudden it went, like the camera went, went up to the ceiling, back down, it crashed, my phone went to 10%. The power pack went out, the mic went out. I think we're done with this live stream. So I try to do anywhere this is how you can, if you want to know how my live streams work and what time they are. I know most people have set times. I don't. Other than I have to be in here when there's no one here. Now they're slowly gathering for dinner around me, even though dinner isn't for another half an hour to an hour. The dinner coming in has started. Whenever they see me in that often, I'll trigger them that there's something happening. So they're slowly coming in, setting up for lunch, for dinner. So I usually go from the last activity until it gets, and that means everybody's been coming in and they're talking and stuff. And this is their place also. And I kind of try to hide in the back. I can't do it in my room. Oh, thank you. I'm seeing some stuff up here with Chatterbox, Mommy. Cool. Thank you. So yeah, I'm trying to get where people can come in and see me. And okay, that's cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I have gotten more hours since I went on live streams than I ever had before I did live streams. Like when I was just abandoning art. I think I had, I don't know if you all know Space for 3, but he made a comment, and this is the truest comment that I think he said, was people want a face. People want to see a face when it comes to YouTube, and or want some kind of connection. And with Dream and all them, you get the connection in one way that you don't get with me. You get the connection because you're playing a video game and you're accepting that Dream is a video character. With me, you just see he is. Thanks. Yeah, I do things a little bit different. I tell about my day. I chat about what's going on around the joint. I talk about the good stuff. Okay, so again, on Tuesday, when I do that live stream, I have a feeling it's going to be a long live stream. So I'm going to charge everything. I'm going to have everything charged before I even leave here, and they're picking me up at 10:30, so I can be to the house at 11:30 to 12 to do it. So it's kind of exciting. I'm stoked, just as much as I was stoked. When I found out I was getting this package from Foxy, well, I was so ecstatic. You just had to watch the video yesterday to know the excitement. I do this almost every day. There are conditions when I go. First off, if we're doing something like a movie or a carnival or anything like that, a carnival, or tomorrow we're doing a cookout, some days on those things, it's so late that dinner is coming up too, that I don't have a half an hour to an hour and a half to be in here. So I don't do it on those days. But, and if I'm doing something like with my dad, a lot of times I won't do a live stream. Because it's just my dad. Now I've done live streams. Don't let me. I'm answering this question and I'm putting this down so I can remember. So yeah, I take and I do live streams almost every day. I usually am on 6 days. I try to do 7. I'm usually up 6, at least 6. It's one of the coolest things ever. I got somebody coming my way. Is everything okay? Okay. I guess, oops. Take me off toward the window. Okay. So yeah, I do this every day. And most people would be like, every day. And I'm like, yeah, every day. I don't have an actual set time. I just have after the activity until it gets busy. There you go. There's my scheduled time. Topics I talk about are my day, art projects. I talk about what it's like to live in a nursing home and special things that happen in a nursing home. And I talk about my apartment hunt. I talk about just all kinds of things. I'm working on something, and this is something I'm getting ready to call it because it's just getting too noisy in here. There's all kinds of alarms. We've been on about an hour. So there's 2 things I want to talk about real quick. Number one, I am meant, I don't know if you know the YouTube channel Crazy Pieces. This is not in collaboration with them or nothing like that, but you look at, they did a video today called 10 Major Changes in Our Life, and then they asked, what is something that you can make a difference in the community, that we can make a difference in the community? And I commented, adopting a nursing home. And so I don't know, you have to, there's likes going up on it. So if you have a second, would you mind going to that Crazy Piece? I don't know, Foxy, if you can find it. It was Crazy Pieces, 10 major life changes. It was the video, and I'm on it. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, the problem I have, yeah, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. So yeah, what we're gonna, can you take it down, Foxy? Bye. Sorry about that, guys. It just took me a little bit longer to get it up. They're still trying to post stuff. There's no reason for anybody to come in a channel where nothing is done but given away for them to do trolling. People have no better. But yeah, I've made that comment. If you'll just like it, and I don't know. We'll see if Foxy Wolf can drop that link in here. Yeah, I have been, there you go, thank you, and she dropped it. Oh. Oh, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Foxy Wolf knows better than me. I just started seeing comment. So, I didn't know she was not in the room and not responding. I'm like, I'll take it down. I've actually hidden Foxy Wolf once or twice, not knowing what to do. And I'm like, no, I gotta unhide. No problem, Foxy. Thank you for doing that video. So on that video, look for my name and push a like. And let's see if we can get them to adopt a nursing home. Yeah, everything goes. There's nothing special. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to take anything down. I just don't know people, and when I see a bunch of comments going up, I've been told so much about people being trolls that I get concerned that I've got a troll in the house, so I just immediately, no troll. I'm probably thought to be troll a couple of times because I'll comment, so I understand. And I knew that was going to happen. I was going to drop the lid of the Coke. So anyhow, the other thing that's happened, Transylvania University, this is a 3 at NCAA Division III college. Their lacrosse team, yeah, so I'm just like, ding, ding, ding. Not gonna keep it. Their women's lacrosse team is already left for the NCAA tournament. Round 1 will be Saturday. If they win round 1, they will play round 2, which is Sunday. Then the following week, if they win that, the following week is round 3 and round 4. And then the following Sunday will be the finals. So if they win everything, then they could get to the final game, which is 3 weeks from this Sunday. So, I just ask that, put out some positive vibes for Transylvania University. My niece plays on their lacrosse team. It was really fun seeing them going and everybody cheering them on as they were going to get on the buses today and cheering them on as they were leaving for the day to go on the buses to their destination. And so it was really cool. My niece said, "You've got to call us out." So while they're in the tournament, you'll see me with my hat, and I'm going to just do this. This is my way of supporting her. I can't be there, so this is a way of supporting her as she plays her games. They won their conference, and then they won their conference tournament. Oh yeah, Crazy Pieces is gigantic. It's bigger than I think I'll ever be, unless some strange thing happens. But there's the nursing home comment that I made if we need to like. I don't know how far it's in there, but I made a comment under Art Abandonment Adventures saying to adopt a nursing home. And so they asked for something unique to support, and I said, adopt a nursing home. And there's been likes done to it and extra comment. So, pretty cool. I haven't looked at it since I don't know exactly when it went up, but I was already in, I watched it, posted, and I was in watching the video within the first 30 seconds of it posting. So I haven't looked at anything in a while, but we were hitting pretty high up the numbers. So there's that. I am getting ready to call this a day. I'm getting very tired. Been up since 5, so it's been almost 12 hours, and I need to handle this so I can get up in a little bit and lunch and then go down, and I'll be on here tomorrow I will still be here tomorrow after the cookout and let y'all know how that turned out. And I hope y'all don't mind me heading off. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You can start noticing. Okay. So, that's not a lot of comments. I'm a small channel. Hopefully it had a lot more likes. So, yeah, go in there and just give a like, give a comment. Tell your friends, give a like, give a comment to my post. And let's see if we can get enough to get them to adopt a nursing home. I want to thank you for coming in. I will be back on tomorrow. Been very lovely to meet you also. I try to get in as much as I can to other people's live streams. It depends. I'm on what the schedule is here. You're like on a schedule, and that's another reason I can't wait to be in the apartment, because I'll be on my own schedule. I will. And guys, thank you for stopping by. And as always, happy abandoning. See you tomorrow.